It can be a lot sometimes. We blessed though. We blessed, bro. You always got to remember that. It's a lot. Damn. Well, today we came in with a little Dave East. Let me do this justice and make sure I get this right. So this album is called Fortune Favors the Bold. Now, that kind of title that immediately catches my attention because I really believe in that. I've had to embrace a degree of boldness in my life, and at times it definitely has been a little scary, a little nerve-wracking. But I realize I always get past that point you know and once I get past that point, I realize there's another side and there's another level to reach. And all I have to do is uh keep surmounting these so-called obstacles, or these things I might be viewing as obstacles, which I'm learning is just part of my process of things, and why I'm here for my life. And I'm really coming to that understanding, and it's helping me just flow better with life and not question as much, but really go with it and really trust it. And then trust in my abilities as well. And also just know that I can always reach new heights, like always, man. I don't have to be stuck. I don't have to be stagnant in one spot. I don't have to just be here and now I can't move from this spot. No, I can branch out, I can ascend, I can reach and I can touch many, you know what I'm saying? And I have that understanding now. But these things we go through, sometimes it's a lot. Like that song we were just listening to, it's called It's a Lot. So he was just saying a lot of the things that can be a lot in life. You know what I'm saying? We all go through things. We all have things that, we keep to ourselves. We all have a person that we are, out in public, and the person we are in private, all these things. And it can be a lot to, juggle these types of things. You know what I'm saying? So me myself, I just focus on being as genuine as possible, because I don't want to live by anyone else's rhetoric or ideals. I take a lot of wisdom and knowledge from others, but at the end of the day, I have to look in here, man, which you have to do as well. You have to look at what you think without the influence of others, and get in silence and really, really listen to that voice. And that's the key thing, is listen. But anyway, shout out to Dave East, man. I've been listening to this album. I was going to one of my homies' house. Shout out to Cookie. We had a little get together with the homies last night, man. We watched the Charlo and Canelo fight. Just had a good time, bro. I needed that too, bro. I really needed that, man. Just laugh. When you laugh, bro, and just tears. I was pretty much in tears most of the time I was there, bro. So shout out to everybody that showed up. Who's that? Andrew, Jose, Jesse, Cookie, Mark, my homies, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Much love to y'all, man. Much love to y'all, bro. Really appreciate it. Had a good ass time. But I was listening to this Dave East album as I was on my way to watch the fight. And I like to just sometimes find an album and just start it from the beginning and be like, all right, let's check this thing out. That's kind of how I explore music. Because I was on a super like Nas kick before. Like Nas was just in my ears, bro. I was listening to all the Magic, all the King's Disease albums. Like, I was pretty much in a Nas bubble. And I know Nas and Dave East, I think they did an album together, if I'm not mistaken. I know they've done songs together, but they may have done an album together. I have to check that out. But it kind of, branched off into Dave East now. And I'm getting a real feel of him. And within this album, bro, it's like you can feel what he's going through. Like you feel it because you felt it too, bro. Like that's how it is, man. So I've been letting this thing ride out, and it's been good, like track after track after track. It's like, sometimes you listen to an album and it's just flowing, and then it might have that one track where you're kind of like, you know what, that kind of fucked up the flow, but then maybe the rest of the album is good. But this one is like track after track after track. It's just like, damn, man. And I'm like, who the hell produced this? So if you guys know in the comments, let me know who produced this album. I could look it up now, but I got to get into the scene breakdown, man. We talking about Davies, but I had to share that with y'all, man. We a community here. I gotta speak with you guys, man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta communicate with each other. But what we're here for, and you guys, the reason I'm looking over here is because now my monitor is here. My monitor was here, like with my webcam up top, but trying some new things. I really like this angle, especially like when I can game for 10 minutes because I got so much to do. It's a lot nicer to just chill and game or, watch something over here. So you guys will see me looking in this direction, but I'll be speaking to you when I'm breaking things down. So I'll be going back and forth, a little back and forth. All right. So today we're going to get into what we got. We got Tom Cruise. Yeah, we got Tom Cruise. It's been a long day. We got Tom Cruise. We got Henry Cavill, and I forget this guy's name. I forget the guy in this scene's name, and I'm very sorry, sir. No disrespect intended, but he did fantastic in this scene. But I'm gonna find out after this video. But we have Mission Impossible Fallout. So I think what is this? MI3? Is 3 Fallout? I don't know. There's so many of these damn things. But we got Mission Impossible Fallout. Now, this scene, I really love this scene, bro. I've seen this thing tons and tons and tons of times and just studied it and, really, really analyzed it. But this is a real quick scene, so this will probably be a little quickie, but it'll be a goodie, though. This is the bathroom fight scene. A lot of you guys may know about this that are into fight scenes. You definitely have seen this one. This is definitely, if you type in like top 10 fight scenes of whenever this came out, or maybe even all time, like this might be on the list. This may be on some people's lists because this is very well crafted, very well crafted. But you have this this bathroom brawl scene. And just to set it up a little bit, the guy that I'm going to show you, they're pretty much trying to take his identity, so pretty much steal his face, so they can pretend to be him, so they can have a meeting with, I forget the chick's name. I haven't seen this movie in a minute. I'll put her picture up. But to meet her for, whatever's going on in this movie where the world's about to come to an end. I can't remember. But that's gonna set it up for you guys. So they've pretty much have knocked this guy out. You got knocked the fuck out. They've come into the bathroom. They tried to actually sedate him with the needle, but he kind of picked up. His spidey senses were tingling, and they didn't get to stick him with the needle, but he ends up getting knocked out regardless. So now they have him in one of the bathroom stalls attempting to use the technology that they use to kind of make masks to pretty much steal your face, man. We're gonna get into this in that part of the scene. So we are in the bathroom stall right now. We got 3 men in a bathroom stall. We got 1 man sitting on a toilet about to get his face stolen. And let's see how this thing pans out. Let's dive into this. All right, baby, here we go. Mission Impossible Fallout bathroom brawl scene. Now, just let you guys know, these are the gentlemen I was talking about. So we have Ethan Hunt here. I forget what his name. Henry Cavill's character. I forget what his name is in this. And this gentleman, I'll be finding out his name as well afterwards. But yeah, phenomenal work, everybody. Everybody that was involved in this scene. All right, let's do it, man. So you see that? They gave him time to wake up. He got knocked out. They cleaned his clock, but now he's in recovery mode. Look at him. Slowly waking up. Just got knocked out. How would you react in this situation? You're in this confined space. You just got knocked out. You got a dude holding your hair, bro. You got another dude in front of you. A damn computer machine, whatever it is, whatever that thing is called, where they, load your face up and steal it. How would you react? Would you react similar to this? I'm sorry. I just want to go back real quick and talk about the setting a little bit, man. I really loved this setting. The white and the metallic silver here. I really love how they complement one another. Those colors complement one another very well. It gives you like this pure vibe. It's almost like this pure vibe within a place where you go to like piss and shit, pretty much. But this is very well taken care of restroom here, man. I like how they have these urinals set up too. That's pretty cool. It's different than we have over here in the States. I believe I don't know if they were in France. I don't know where they were in this scene. But as you can see, they set their urinals up different than we have over here. But yeah, I just love the colors in this scene. You have that lighting as well, the LED lighting. Very cool. I really like the whole ambiance of setting the fight in this type of atmosphere, I like that right there. Take note of that little gesture he does when he realizes that he's awake. He's kind of like, oh shit. He looks over a little casually, just kind of checking. And then he has that subtle little, oh shit, right before it explodes. Right there. You see his eyebrows raised. Let's see if we can catch that. It's very fast, but right before that frame, his eyebrows raised. So really, really focus on this area. Really focus on the eyebrows. The eyebrows are very telling, man. He speaks without having to use anything verbal. I like that. Right there. So instantly, he sees himself in a confined space and he needs to get out of there. You don't want to be in that kind of space with two dudes that pretty much have you in the non-dominant position, So he gets one out of there, and that's another thing. He gets one out of there, kind of completely out of the picture, so he can just take on one-on-one. So it's better taking one-on-one than having to take two-on-one. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to catch these shots, but he's throwing some punches. Now this type of space is good for, short punches like hooks, uppercuts. This is a good position for elbows. Here, he doesn't have much space for knees, but you can work some elbows and some punches and, some real tight pushing movements within this space. You know what I'm saying? But as you see, he instantly starts to create space in between everybody. Like he needs that space to work. You can't, your techniques aren't going to work if you're in space like this and you can't do anything, maybe use your head, but he's creating space. Elbows out, create space, and then start to get my punches out. Boom, 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 boom. And then get this guy out of here so I can start working on this guy. You know what I'm saying? Very cool here. Very cool. Right there. He's throwing body shots too. Body shots. Boom. Boom. Nice and short too. If he was to wind these punches up, he'd be hitting the side of the stall, So as he's in this confined space, he's keeping these punches boom, 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 short. You got to keep those things short because you can generate a lot of power within a short distance, just depending on the torque of the body. It depends on how you use your body, but you can create a lot of power in small spaces, man. So I really like how he uses this. I really like how he creates spacing. And then I really like how he gets one guy out of there. So he gives him a nice teep or push kick or foot jab, but this is definitely more of a push. Right here, has the knee up. Boom. I like that nice elbow he throws as well. Right there. You see how he's loading up? Look how he's loading up for this elbow. He's really gonna get some torque on that, especially in that short space too. He's really gonna boom, be able to really boom with the elbow. And as you can see, he really throws it with authority. He puts that extra oomph on it. When you're throwing your techniques, and you need to do this so if you need to use your techniques, they actually work. When you're training and throwing your techniques, you really need to throw them with devastating intentions, man. You have to get in that mindset, man. So you really, really throw that thing with some authority, man. Throw your techniques with some authority. I like that elbow. I'm always a fan of elbows. Right there. Nice body shot. I like that reaction, too, of Henry Cavill's character, because that will hurt, bruh. Somebody hit you with that elbow, that shit gonna hurt. Boom. And he hits. Boom. Nice and clean. Nice and clean. He doesn't fall into him. He does it nice and clean. Nice and boom. And back, you know. From there, he starts to... Sorry, I'm shaking things over here. I'm getting hype over here. But, you see, he starts to survey his environment, right? And he sees the laptop-looking thing that they were going to use to download his face. He uses that. So that's smart, man. He's using the tools in there. Now he sees something huge he can use against this guy, because Henry Cavill, he got swole as hell for this role, man. Just look at him, you know? So I would hit his ass with something, too. Very cool move. You can already see right there. This could be doing so many things. You already see this is what's gonna be doing the contact. This could do so many things. This could go to the eyes, to the face, to the throat, to the chest. You have a lot of options here. And he's back into dominant position. And once if he can dispatch this guy here, because now he's in a non-dominant position on his back, he can go straight to the other guy, you know. So he's still having to think, oh, I have to worry about two guys, not just one. So I need to get rid of one guy and get to the next guy so I can get rid of him too. But let's go back to this damn move he did, bro. Look at this. He does like a backflip. And this is Henry Cavill. He almost looks like he's going into a judo throw. And this guy reverses it. It looks like he actually goes under this arm and does a backflip into a reversal. Right there. Good strike right there. You see that? Right there, right there, right there. Good strike right there. You know, you could do open hands there. You know, you could do you could fucking chop there as well. Like, that's just gonna be vulnerable regardless. So you can see that really disrupted everything Henry Cavill had going on with that reaction, you know. I like that reaction too, man. That's a good acting right there, Henry. Look at that. He really looks like he just got hit in the throat, bro. I really like that reaction. Yeah, that was very believable. I like that. The sound, the eyes. Now, this is one reason I like when Ethan fights, because Ethan uses elbows, man. Ethan is elbow heavy. in his fighting, and I really like how he uses the elbows. Now watch how Ethan throws these elbows. That's what really stood out to me of this scene is these guys look like they're really throwing these elbows, man. So there was some sore forearms and shit taking some of these shots just to be as realistic as they could without breaking each other, or breaking the stuntmen. He goes straight for the elbow. I like that first elbow Ethan throws. As you see, he loads it up right here. He's already loading up this left arm for that elbow, and he's gonna actually step in with the elbow and close that distance. Watch here. Right there. You see how he kind of stepped in with the elbow? If he just threw it from where he was, he wouldn't have been able to reach, but he actually steps in. So I like how he closes that distance. So this kick here, this kick separates them. So Ethan has to get back and close the distance. So I like how he does that. So he goes here, kick, takes this kick. He actually does kind of like a parry to that straight punch. Then right there, he's loading that elbow up. He's loading that elbow up. Right there. He blocks. This looks like, if someone could tell me in the comments, what's this block called? This looks very specific. I'm not sure if it's a Wing Chun block or not. This is a very interesting block. It looks like he puts the arm here. It blocks here. That's very interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. Somebody let me know what that technique is. But you see he catches that right on the forearm. He catches that elbow. Ethan comes back with another one. So he uses that step in, and he misses. Well, he gets that elbow gets blocked, but he uses it to set him up right into the next elbow. So I love how he uses kind of that 1-2. Boom, right there. One, right there. Boom, boom. And very close. Boom, boom. Real close, tight elbows. I like that. Right there. Oh, this is great, man. This is a great throw right here. This is one of my favorite parts of it. But I wanted to go back a little bit to this elbow that Ethan throws. Like, he really gets to step in, and he's let's just go back. Let's go back and find it. Right here. Right here. Look at his hands. It's almost like he uses this to cup here to give him even more torque with the elbow. That's why the elbow knocked him back so far. And he also stepped into it when he threw it. So he stepped in. Wah! Wah! Right into this throw. I really love that combo, bro. I really love that combo. That's some teamwork for you right there. What kind of throw is that? I was trying to catch that, how he threw him. Oh, look at that. Look at that. He's got that arm locked. Yeah, bro, you ain't going nowhere, bro. He's already got him up on the hip, too. Yeah, this was a very nice throw. I'm not sure of the technical name for this throw, but I really like this. This is very reminiscent of judo. If any judo practitioners are watching, what's this throw called? What's this throw called? Look, right on that hip. Right on that hip. Tosses him over. That's very cool. And he knows what's up. He already knows that, yeah, I'm going for a ride. I'm going for a ride. Ooh, that is sick, bro. Shout out to the stunt man that took that, man. I appreciate that. You are much appreciated. Look at that. All the way in. So torso is pretty much gonna crumble here. Boom. Right there. Ooh, look. On his back, bro. You'd have been fucked up, bro. Like, for real. If you really took this. Damn. Let's take that back. Let's see what leads up to that throw. So Henry Cavill, after getting hit in the throat, he's getting back up. I want to point out that sound, that first strike he throws. And I also want to point out now he sees that he could get outmatched. He's getting hit from so many different angles. Now it's time to step it up, and he grabs the weapon, which is very smart. I want you guys to listen to how this kind of whizzes past Ethan's head. I love that sound. It was like almost like a bird chirp. That's very cool. I love that little addition right there. And look, he's laying this thing into that drywall. He's laying this thing in. He's trying to take their heads off, which he should be. Damn, man, I love that. I love that close quarters, like just hard blocks, hard strikes, you know, kind of like Iron Body. I really love that, man. I really love how they're showcasing that here, man. So he does this crazy reversal on Henry Cavill's character here. He's lucky he didn't get him with the sharp side, bro. See how he got that momentum before he flipped him? See, he's a smaller guy, so he's going to have to use momentum. He has to use momentum on his side. Reverses. As you see, there's another spot right here that he doesn't want to be in. He doesn't want to be sandwiched in between this. One guy in the back and one guy in the front. Ethan's coming in with this punch here. Like, he doesn't want to be here, so he had to create that separation and get himself out of these bad spots. There's a lot of bad spots for him to be in this bathroom. So you see how he goes for that teep again? He creates space again. He creates space again so they can't overwhelm him. Very nice blocks there. Watch Ethan's blocks. I want you to pay attention to Ethan's blocks. Right there. Arm up. Then he goes double here to block this strike. Right there. Using those forearms. And he comes right back with the elbow after. I like how he blocks. And not only blocks just to defend, but he blocks and comes back with something else. That elbow, I love that elbow. He really puts his body into that elbow, man. That's good stuff right there. I want to see what the other guy, how he blocks this elbow. So it looks like he gets up as well. Gets that arm up. Oh, he actually turns it into a forearm. Okay, I like that. Now look at this. You see how he blocks here to catch that elbow? That's a good catch. Because the way that Ethan's throwing it at that angle, because the elbows can go at so many different angles, you may have to defend those from a crazy angle. You know, you got elbows that can spear, you got horizontal, you got like, you know, almost imagine it as like a clock, man, and your elbows can cut through. You know, it can cut through, boom, 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 boom. Even cut this way, boom, 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 boom. So many different kinds of angles that I could use when I throw the elbows, so. I like how he reacts to this with this block right here. You see right there, that's not what you want. He's gonna go right for that jugular. You gonna bleed out real quick, real quick. So he's still recovering over here. I think he's had enough. He done got chopped in the throat. He just got reversed. He just got reversed with a pipe. I think he's had enough. You can see it on his face. Look, it looks like he's about to take his jacket off. Let's see what he gonna do. I like that, man. I like that right there. He shows him what he about. So if someone does that, they probably gonna box your damn head off. Like, look at how he approaches. He pretty much says, I'm about to come and knock you out, bro. Right there. Classic boxer stance. Right there. Right there. You know here, hands are coming. Hands about to come. I love what the camera does as well. Let's go back a little bit. So as he gets up, I really like how this is framed here. And I like how that transitions him into this frame here, which is very cool. So as far as storytelling goes, this is very cool because you see Ethan struggling here, but they have to remind you that Henry Cavill's character, he's still in this fight. It's not just these two guys. So this is good storytelling, keeping you within the story of what all the characters are going through within this scene right here. So Henry Cavill gets up. That was a very cool transition right there. Very cool transition. Whoever the editor is, that was very cool, bro. Very cool. And I like how they have this mirror effect as well. Right there. You see Ethan struggling. And I like how they cut from... Watch when they cut and he takes his jacket off. Takes his jacket off. Cut to a new angle right here. Now it's back into Ethan and you can see the intensity. More the intensity of Ethan's struggle right here. You know, within this shot. And then they turn. That was very cool. That turn is very cool. Very cool. That was very cool. I like that. I like that. I like the decision to do it that way. That's very cool. Very cool. Turns back into this angle. So Ethan creates separation. Ethan needs to get that thing away from his throat. So he has to create separation. So he hits him here. Elbow to the body to create that separation. And he needs to get that pipe out of the game or use it for himself. Takes another shot. So you see Henry Cavill, he gets into that low stance because he's about to use those hands. So he really is loading those legs up. And you can see as he's, you know, weaving and shit. Boxing heavy. So what does he come in with? Right there. He comes with the left hand. And then he goes with the right to the body. Look how he goes to dig that in. He's going to dig that into the body when he throws that. He looks more kind of like the peekaboo stance where he's almost square as he's throwing this, you know. Because you know how you can throw orthodox, you could throw southpaw, which is usually a left-handed fighter, but you can also throw from here. You know, you can get a lot of good shots from the square position, you know. But you can tell, man, like just by his body type, he's really gonna be loading up big shots on him, man. So you don't want to be taking shots from a dude like this. You see how he ducks right there? That was a nice little duck. Now he's in his element. I feel like Henry Cavill is getting a little bit of redemption. He's getting in his element now. Right there. He goes under. Remember, you must bend the legs. You must bend the legs. Body shot. I really like that body shot he comes back with. So he does a counter after that duck. Very nice. I really like that. I really like that. Watch this duck. Body. And body head. This is classic body head. Head right there. Bomb, bomb. Body head. Body head. I really like that. He tried to come back with that right hand, but he got blocked. But that's a nice body head. Ethan over here struggling. Ooh, that was a nice chop. Remember I told you about that chopping? This time he chops to the throat. Right here. He does a chop. Let's go back. That's a nice little combo right there. So he chops the throat, right? Right here, he's about to chop the throat. Boom. Watch that chop right there. Very nice chop. Very nice chop. Blocks. And then he goes for his own body shot. Boom. And then he throws the kick. Now, as you see, as he goes into the kick, he's going to change the angle. So now he's going to be on the outside of Henry Cavill's left side. Watch. Right there. Right there. Now he's on the side. See, this is what you don't want right here. You don't want somebody, you don't want to be in your fighting position and someone to be right here where you have to turn or have to turn. So he's working angles on him and he's getting himself off that wall because this is like just like the Canelo fight we watched. Canelo was cutting the ring off, and once he got Charlo on those ropes, he was unloading on Charlo on those ropes, man. And this is the same thing. So this guy was getting unloaded on. He had to get himself out of there. You know, he had to create an angle to get out of there because that's not a good spot to be just getting unloaded on by a big dude and he can just really throw his shots since you're not moving anywhere. Real smart move here. And I love this elbow he throws too. And he puts a little bit of into that elbow. He actually uses the leg to assist him. It's all body mechanics, man. Ooh, I like that sound he gives. I like that sound he gives when he takes this. I really believe like, oh, he really took a shot. He felt that shot. I like that echo too. I like that echo as well. That's a nice little addition. Oh man, I love it, man. This is the fuck it moment for Ethan right here. This is when Ethan said, "Man, fuck it, bro. We going in, man. Like I'm getting tired of fighting. I'm just gonna rage out. Let's do it." Oh, I love that, man. I love the steps before he makes contact. I love the intensity in his face. I love this look where he's just kind of like, you know what? I'm getting tired of getting beat up because he's working these dudes. Look at this. He's working both of them. Henry Cavill's been on the floor how many times? How many times could we go back and count? Ethan's been struggling. Like look at him here. And look at him. He's standing at the top right here in this moment. Boom! Right there. Right there. Runs him through the wall. I like that too. I really like that too. Damn, let's run that back one more time. Look at that. Boom. Oh, did he try to elbow him in the back? Oh no, he just got caught. He just caught him. Oh, I think he did try to elbow him once though. Right there. He wasn't gonna do anything with that momentum that he already had, bro. And he already had you scooped up too. Now, what he could have done in this moment, well, what you would want to do is find a way to, you kind of treat this like you're a matador and this is a bull coming in, you know. But here in these tight quarters, and he came in fast and hard, he just couldn't recover quick enough and he got caught. All right, that's the biggie right there. We get back to the gun. Earlier, they didn't have it in this particular video, but earlier you see them show the gun drop. So it going back to the storytelling, it brings you back to, oh yeah, there's a gun there too. Remember that gun that dropped earlier? Struggle. Damn, son. Look at all that. See? That's why if you're going to have a woman around, she better have your back like this, bruh. Your woman need to have your back like this. If someone got you pinned down, got that thing pointed at your face, you need to be able to rely on her to put it right in his ass. Boom. So shouts out to her. Shouts out to her.
Can you still make a mask?
I need a face to make a mask.
Sorry. I was aiming for his chest.
So you see, she shot him in his face. Now they can't even use his face. So yeah, if you guys haven't seen this, check this movie out, man. It's pretty cool, man. It has some good scenes in it. This scene is great. I still love this scene. This is always going to be one of my favorite scenes for sure. For sure. All right, thank you guys for joining me for another episode, man. I had a lot of fun with this one. This was a short one, but this was a good one, man. Shout out to everybody that made this movie. Shout out to everybody involved in this, man, involved in this scene, man. This is one I've watched over and over, and this gave me some very happy and exciting moments. So shout out to all y'all, man. But remember to comment below, everybody, if you want me to break down anything specific, any specific scene, any specific action scenes you got, or any scenes in general. I love just breaking down movies in general. So you guys let me know what you want to see. You know, we can make that happen. But remember to check out the Shinobi podcast. We'll be coming to the end of season 2 very soon. Very exciting. You guys come check us out. If you haven't checked out season 1, go back, check out season 1. You got a whole list of episodes and content to check out, man. We're talking about some very important things on there. We don't just talk about anime for you guys. I think we just talk about anime. You're not looking deep enough and you're not paying attention, because we talk about things that really matter and things that really should be discussed and talked about. So check out the Shinobi podcast, man. And just shout out to everybody that's been watching these videos, man. I really appreciate y'all, man. I've been able to share this with you guys, and hopefully you're enjoying it, you know? So shout out to everybody. You guys have a great day. Remember what I said at the beginning of the video too, man. Let that soak in. Let that soak in your brain. You know, get in tune with who you are, you know. But much love to everybody. And thank once again. This is King Shinobi signing out. Thank you all. Peace out.